Welcome, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining me here today. My name is Pritesh with KAIZN Crypto. This is a different video giving you an update, a little bit about my situation, what's happening, some of the things that I'm seeing with Cardano. There's so much going on within the ecosystem. It's actually 12 o'clock in the morning. It's been a late night, long day, just working, trying to set up this new place, trying to continue working on the business that we're building and growing here within the Cardano community. So to start things off, just wanted to share with you all this new setup. Right now, I'm in my new place. Things are going great. It's exciting just to be out here in this apartment and getting a chance to experience life as somebody who's independent, right? That's a really experience that I wouldn't have been able to have without being a part of the Cardano ecosystem. Just to think that I was doing some reflection on my situation, and I've worked in so many different jobs before, and never would I have been able to be in a situation where I could get a place and be on my own and do my thing and have a little bit of extra on the side. Just working at a job, I've always been paycheck to paycheck, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. So just wanted to say that if it wasn't for Cardano, I wouldn't even be in this position. So I mean, that's just something that I'm truly grateful for, and I really do take the time to reflect on that. But what I have behind me here, so I've got my office set up. I've got the router connected to our high-speed fiber internet connection. There's a server rack right here. So this is going to be where we have a lot of the network stuff. So we've got a switch connected. We're going to have a UPS. So it's an uninterrupted power supply. We went heavy with all this stuff, a lot of high quality stuff. This is going to be an APC lithium ion UPS. So that should cover us in the case of any type of power interruptions. Also, we're going to have the Intel NUCs running as the relay. So we've went really high end with the server infrastructure and the hardware, making sure that we're able to facilitate all these transactions taking place. I'm not sure if you guys have seen that chart on Masari. Cardano transactions are number one, right? We are really taking off here. So it's incredible just to see the metrics now, just to think just a few years back, I've been in this project since 2017. The amount of FUD saying, oh, Cardano's slow, Cardano's this. And, here it is. I don't think that there's been a whole lot of things that people have been able to FUD lately. So that's been pretty exciting to see, just the growth in the ecosystem and the project really starting to take off, just because people now realize that, well, if we want a smart contract blockchain that can facilitate transactions for billions of users, we're going to have some really high quality tech. And I think that's what Cardano brings to the table. So that's a little bit about what I have going on here. This is all a work in progress. This is all being built right now. So thank you all so much for your patience with how this setup looks. It's going to change. There is no doubt about it. I'm thinking that I might want to do something cool on these walls here. So for all of you CNFT fans, let me know, what are some of your favorite CNFT projects? Let me know down below. What are some of the things you'd like to see up on this wall? I found a really cool artist on Etsy who does some great things with acrylic, and being able to put some of these NFTs on the wall in the form of acrylic would be awesome. I did look into having a digital picture frame, but I think that might be a little bit distracting with the video just because it does change every so often. So, it's one of those things. It's a work in progress. But yeah, I just wanted to come on, make a video and share some of the thoughts that I have with you all. So as far as what's going on here with KAIZN Crypto, so the Sunday swap ISO has ended. It's really nice to see that, a lot of the things that we've experienced with this, it's a great way to be able to reflect and share different opinions. I actually really appreciate getting different insights and different thoughts from other members in the community. And I do like the fact that we don't all have to necessarily agree, but we can still respect each other's opinions. And that's definitely what I've seen with how this Sunday swap ISO has gone. So they've recently come out with their reverse ISO. There are some things with how it was conducted, which I didn't necessarily agree with. But one thing I will say is that I do think that the intention was good. And it's really great to see that the Sunday Swap project did take the time to acknowledge the fact that the decentralization of the network was affected because of their ISO, and they did something about it, right? So I've got to give my hats off to that. There's no doubt about it. We're all still learning and growing within this ecosystem. And there are some things that we all have to acknowledge that, it's not going to be perfect. So it's great to see some single pools getting some love now after the Sunday swap ISO. I think it's fantastic. I think it was over 200 million ADA delegated has now moved to single pools from the Sunday Swap ISO stake pools. So fantastic to see some of my friends within the community. So great to see them getting some love. Also for our delegators, because we didn't participate in the Sunday Swap ISO, I want to make sure you guys have the love as well. You know, it's a really incredible thing to think that we had people stick with us throughout all these ups and downs. And, you know, I see that. And I know you guys really do see that I acknowledge the love that you've shown me, and I want to pay that back to you. So what I'm doing is I'm awarding our delegators Sunday tokens using the Drip Drops platform for 5 epochs. I've been talking about it a lot, you know, just sharing it on social media, letting you guys know what exactly it is that I'm doing here. So I'm allocating my personal capital to be able to purchase these Sunday tokens and then distribute them to our delegators. So this is on my dime. This is a way for me to say thank you. It's a very humble thing for me to do, and you know, it's very rightfully deserved by our delegators. So, you know, I'm just trying to share the love that much more. As you guys know as well, we are going to be running World Mobile Earth nodes. That's going to be exciting. There's going to be an AMA tomorrow on Wednesday, February 17th. So I will be tuning in for that just to get more information. But I do have a pretty good idea of what are some of the technical requirements for being able to run the Earth nodes. And the intention with that is to be able to also incentivize our delegators by offering them these World Mobile Token rewards by being a delegator to our stake pool. So I'm not going to be earning any rewards from our Earth nodes in that sense. I'm giving it all back to our delegators, right? It's just something that I want to do because what I've really gained from this community is the ability to create and build, but also have the freedom to create my own life. And I do appreciate the ability to be able to say, I don't need to go and trade my time for a 9 to 5. That's so big, especially right now. I think that there's been quite an awakening to the way that our world is working right now, especially with COVID and all that kind of stuff. There's been this term called the Great Resignation, right? I see it here in the United States. People aren't motivated to work at their jobs, and they realize that because right now they're able to print trillions of dollars, and yet here we are, the working people, having to go and trade our time, which is a finite source. Like the time that we have on this earth is the rarest, most finite thing that we have, really. And we're having to trade this for something that is essentially infinite, right? They can print it on a whim. So I think that idea is really starting to click with a lot of people. And being involved in cryptocurrency has been one of the most life-changing things for me personally. So really just opening up to you all here in this video, you know, just sharing with you all some of the things on my mind. So keep an eye for that. The reverse ISPO is happening right now with Sunday Swap. So go and share the love with some of those single pools. KAIZN stake pool delegators for all of our stake pools are also eligible to earn Sunday tokens via the Drip Drops platform. I'm going to be showing you guys more information about that. I did a tutorial video on how to use the Drip Drops platform. So if you're not familiar, be sure to check that out. I think you'll really enjoy it. And then as far as the content, you guys know I'm here for the long run. There's going to be so many things that I'm building as well. We're focusing on this NFT game, Lovelace Saga. I've got another project that I'm bringing out to the Cardano community. I don't want to share any details here in this video. It's a little bit of under wraps right now. I'm putting a team in place to help us get to that point where I can show you it's something that's truly incredible. But that is what I have for you all here today, guys. Just a bit of an update. It's been a while since I made a video showing you what's going on here. It's been a crazy few weeks, but we're starting to get back on our feet. And just seeing all the incredible things taking place within the Cardano ecosystem, I just had to come on, talk to you all about it, and share some of the things on my mind. Well, that is what I have for you all here today, everybody. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit of an update. This setting is definitely probably going to change a little bit. So I just wanted to show you the progress that we're making here and just give you a bit of an update and some thoughts. But I hope you all are staying well. Thank you all again so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everybody.